Good morning, everybody. It's good to have you back. Welcome back for another day of our Summer Reading Club programming. And today what we're going to be making are some lava lamps. So, what you need for today's craft is a jar of any kind. I just got mine from Dollarama. Some food coloring. You'll need some vegetable oil. And some Alka-Seltzer tablets. Just look like this. All right. So to get started, what you want to do is grab your jar and just fill up the bottom of it with a little bit of water. Not too much. Here you see mine is just filled at the bottom because you want to leave lots of room at the top. After you've put the water in, you will then grab your vegetable oil. There we go. And just fill it up until it's almost near the top. There we go. It'll look just like this. And you see? So the water, the reason why it's at the bottom and the oil is at the top is because the oil itself, it is less heavy and less dense. So that's how it's floating above the water. And pretty interestingly, the reason why they're not mixing is because of something called polarity. Now, polarity is basically when the molecules themselves of each substance here are charged, kind of like a battery. So water itself is charged, it is polar, and that is why it's not mixing with the oil that is non-polar. To get started next, what you want to do is grab your food coloring. Any color works okay. And then you'll just want to drop some there. It's pretty cool, right? Because you can see the food coloring slowly start to dip to the bottom. And it's neat how, again, it's not mixing with the oil, but you see it's floating all the way to the bottom, which means it is heavier than the oil. And once it gets down to the water here, it will start to mix and create that color at the bottom. Now your next step is to grab your Alka-Seltzer tablets and open them up until you get this one full tablet. And then what you'll want to do is cut them into little quarters. So cut them in half like that. And then cut that half again to make these tiny little quarters. So each tablet should make 4 of these little guys. And then what you want to do is kind of watch the magic happen. See, you just drop the Alka-Seltzer in the middle of your lava lamp, and look at that, it starts to bubble. Pretty cool, right? And then you see the food coloring is now starting to mix, and it looks really, really awesome. Another little interesting fact with the science for you is with the Alka-Seltzer tablets, when you drop them in, it actually creates a gas, and that gas shoots up the top and rises all the way to the top here through the bubbles. And once it reaches the top, it pops open and you see the food coloring, water to represent the bottom, then floats all the way down through the oil to where it belongs in the water here. But that will be everything for today's craft, so thank you very, very much for joining me. I hope your guys' lava lamps turn out pretty fantastically, and I will see you all soon. Have a good one, everyone.